Yo, what is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Logan Hand Does Entrepreneurship. That's me. My name is Logan. I'm the host of said show, and the things that I do are entrepreneur shit, okay? It's like all the shit that we go through as entrepreneurs, because the reality is there's a lot of dirt, a lot of mud, a lot of goo, a lot of shit, for lack of better words, if you choose the life of an entrepreneur. It's not always flowers and daisies and, unicorns and rainbow flags, okay? It is a lot of bullshit in some cases, a lot of success, and all that cool stuff. Look, what I talk about here on this channel: real estate investing. I've been a house flipper, I've been a wholesaler, I've been an apartment building owner, done all that different stuff. Airbnbs. I'm trying to buy some of the weirdest, funkiest Airbnbs out there. And actually, in fact, I'm interested in building some. Gonna get some container homes, all that good shit. And entrepreneur stuff, lifestyle, mental health, mindset, what you should be, shouldn't be doing. That's what this channel's all about, man. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Still smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, because you can share one act of kindness today and let it be the one that benefits Daddy, me. And it won't hurt you either. It'll actually be a kindness thing. Anyways, so today's episode is going to be about the most ridiculous mistakes that people make as a beginner flipper. As someone that gets into house flipping, I've flipped several different houses myself, ranging from easy cosmetics to literally almost rebuilding the whole house, with the exception of the foundation and the exterior walls. But I've done new plumbing, new electric, moved walls around, redone the cosmetics, anything and everything you can think of. Pretty much had our teams do it. So I'm gonna go over the top mistakes that people make when they're getting into this business and when they're trying to do their first successful flip. And don't forget, this episode's sponsor is sponsored by Dignity. Yes, Dignity. If you don't have some, you should get you some. And where you find it is up to you. The search begins today. Oh, jeez. If only I could find myself some dignity. Lord knows what I would be like. Also, fun fact, in case you're wondering, no, I am not the Puerto Rican dog, the bounty hunter. I didn't choose this life. It chose me, okay? Yeah! If you don't laugh at your own jokes, how are you really living? Okay, I didn't ask to look like this. I look like this, okay? But one of these days, God, my ADHD is very intense nowadays. One of these days, maybe I will be the Puerto Rican dog, the bounty hunter, and maybe it'll be on my vision board, and I will accomplish things that have never been done before by a bounty hunter that is Puerto Rican, that's not Puerto Rican, but could pass as one. So anyways, I'm going nowhere with this, but somewhere where fugitives are. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, I figured the other thing too is like the place we're gonna go to one of my houses that I'm currently fixing to have this conversation about mistakes, because there is some things that I did there that were not mistakes in this case, but if it was a house I was actually flipping and not keeping, it would have been a big mistake. So we're gonna go there now. So let's go there. Sorry for the lighting in here, guys. The lighting sucks. This is guest bathroom number 1.
Right now we're in the part of the process where the drywall is getting all textured. And for example, like this is something that maybe new flippers wouldn't know. Like that's old drywall versus new drywall. See how it's yellow because it's old? So no matter how many times you paint over this, it's still gonna be yellow. So you have to use the stain blocker, the kills. So that's gotta go next before paint. And then I'm just gonna show you the rest of the house. Linen closet. This used to be 2 hallway closets, and one of them I made into a master shower to make it bigger. That also used to be a hallway linen closet, and that got made into a master walk-in closet. This is guest room number 1. This is kind of something funky, not how I would choose to do it, but unfortunately, this house, this was how it was built. There's actually ductwork under there, so the return air from here sucks all the way through to the AC unit, which is outside through this wall. So unfortunately, I couldn't route it pretty much anywhere else. So we're just gonna make it little shelving for the closets, and that's all there is to it. I'm gonna texture it and paint it to make it look like a wall. That's all there is to it. This is gonna be my office. Recording studio, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Here it is. Gang, gang, right that dad. You know what I'm saying? First look at the new recording studio. I know, it's dark, it's cold, it's dingy, it's like a monster, being inside of a monster. But this will be pretty fucking cool when it's finito. And then here is my very small master bedroom. But I have a walk-in closet for walking areas. This is where I'm gonna get my cardio when I change into my super dope outfits. Yeah, but you know, this was necessary. So like, as you can kind of see on these lines down here,
this is where the old closet ended. This was where the linen closet was for the hallway. So I was like, no. I ate through that and I'm like, I must have a walk-in closet. So
here we are, small bedroom, and then here's your master ensuite. And I made the shower way bigger. It was like half the size of that. So we're gonna do, boom, I'm not gonna show you everything we're gonna do, but it's gonna be litty, like a new pair of titties. Dang. All right, now we're all settled in. We got some decent lighting coming in through the sliding glass door. So listen guys, here is the deal. This video is all about the top common mistakes that beginning flippers make when they're trying to flip their first couple of houses. Mistake numero uno, number 1, and this is super common that a lot of people make, which is trying to fix absolutely everything in the house. I made this mistake on my first flip. Here's the thing, you don't need to fix everything. Some things you can overlook. You always want to be thinking in the back of your head, the best place that you can always put the money is in the kitchen and the bathrooms and the floor. Everywhere else, you just need to try to get it to work and to look as nice as possible. People that are home buyers, all they really give a shit about is the finishes. Do they look good? Are they nice? And does everything in the house work? Okay, but let's be real. People aren't going into a house and falling in love with it because the roof is perfect. They're just not. So don't find everything wrong with the house and think you have to fix it. Some things you reuse and some things you don't. Just keep a mind and realize you don't need to fix everything.
perfect example of not fixing everything. And let me explain. For those of you that don't know, this right here is a plumbing trench. You see, it goes to here. This is where the island is. You got the electric stubbed up. That's from your sink in the kitchen. So the trench goes all the way through the house and then out there and then out to the street. And then it goes all the way over there. So,
number 2, which kind of goes in with number 1, is putting too much finishes, like putting too nice of finishes in your house for what this house is worth. So what do I mean by that? Like, you don't need to buy $6,000-$7,000 appliances for a house that's worth
$300,000 to $400,000. You don't need to buy the most expensive cut of granite. You don't need to buy cabinets that are nicer than just a standard white shaker for a house that's worth under probably 500 grand. As you get above that $500,000 threshold, you really need to start putting some nicer things in there. So don't overspend on your finishes if the price point doesn't yield that. So the best thing that you can do, and what I did, was when you find a house in a neighborhood, find your comps that have been remodeled and just try to copy them as best as you can. And just remember, as long as you keep in the back of your head, the name of the game in flipping is pay the least for something that looks expensive. So if you can find a slab of granite that looks like it's quartz, but it's $500 cheaper, that's a good move, right? If you can find appliances, scratch and dent, that look like they're perfect and they're new, go with those. If you can buy appliances in a package, buy them all in a package, and hey, don't worry about all the brand names matching. That shit doesn't matter. People think it does. It really doesn't make a big deal because there's only so many houses that are totally renovated that people can buy, and they're gonna buy the ones. They're not gonna bitch and complain about the fucking LG doesn't match the Samsung range. Ain't gonna happen. All right, overpay for the property in the first place. You should have bigger budgets for your construction than what you think it's gonna cost. Whatever you think it's gonna cost, just add 15 or 20 grand to it, and if you can still make money at that, then you're good, you're golden. But the best way to be able to sleep good at night is to make sure you're paying a good price for the property in the motherfucking first place. All right, I had to grab my iPad so I can remember the things that I wrote on the list because there's some important stuff here. Anyways, here's one thing that I had to learn this lesson the hard way. And sometimes it's hard to avoid, but I will tell you, my friends and I call this death by a million cuts. It's literally like those little tiny cuts. And what I mean by that is going to Home Depot or Lowe's way too often all the time. It will eat away at your margin. You need to try to stay out of that damn store as much as you can. You need to get yourself a pro account, and when you do a job, you need to bulk order as much materials and things as you possibly can because you're gonna get much bigger discounts. And I would even recommend buying more and returning what you have left at the end, so that way you can avoid going to the store and paying retail for things when you get it as soon as, because you're literally paying the full price when you need it that exact day. And I'm telling you, those little tiny amounts will bleed your margin to oblivion. So bulk order as much as you can, pay to have it shipped to the job site. You don't want to be running around doing all that bullshit, and I'm telling you, the money will add up so fast. You got to stay the fuck out of Home Depot and Lowe's. I'm sorry, but you just really do. So get a pro account, number one. Number two, make friends with someone that has a paint account. A pro paint account is about 30% off, and make sure when you're buying all the paint that you need that you're buying it through that account. All right, and then find painters to where all you're paying them for is just the labor to paint, not them selling you paint or anything like that. All right, so that's another aspect. We call that death by a million cuts, because it's like these little tiny, and it's just like swiping your card too. It's like a cut, but it's like slicing your neck with a credit card. All right, the next major mistake that people make is being too basic in your remodels or being way too alienating. You want to find a balance in between something that's cool, eye-catchy, trendy, but not too alienating where it's only like for one specific kind of buyer. And then you also don't want to go super basic. Sometimes I see these people that remodel houses with like the cheapest finishes and very basic tile, and they just do the same thing over and over again. And like, look, that's great if you're doing 20, 30 houses a year, but if you're only doing a handful of them, you really want to create something that's special so that you can try to maximize the value that you get when you resell it. And things that you can do are like really cool accent walls. Look on Pinterest for what's cool and trendy. A lot of it is these woodworking designs or wood slatting or the 3D panels. Like that kind of shit makes a huge difference because it makes your house pop out compared to other houses, you know. And just, you know, picking quartz or a nicer faucet for the kitchen, chef sprayer faucets, which are like huge. You really got to do those nowadays. All right, and the very last thing that is, I think personally, a big mistake is not staging the home at the end. I think it helps get more value. I think it helps people visualize how their home is going to look. And I think ultimately it gets them to fall in love with the house and probably spend more than they would have normally. So find yourself a realtor or a broker that is willing to include the price of staging in their listing commission. Or if you're, you know, an agent that does your own properties, then go ahead and do that. Find a good stager and make sure you're staging with furniture that matches the style of home that you do. Nothing drives me more crazy than when you see a home that like you did ultra modern, very minimal, very clean lines, very modern, and then they put this like farmhousey furniture in there. It drives me fucking bonkers. I can't even deal. So match the furniture to the style of the house. It'll make a huge difference. Those are the top mistakes that I think I see people making. Other tips I would say is like get good lines of credit from Home Depot. Get a good hard money lender. I can make other videos on hard money lending and what you should do, what you should know, what you should watch out for, all that other bullshit. But for now, these are the top mistakes that I made when I was starting out. Hopefully you can avoid them. And happy fucking flipping. All right, have fun with it. Don't get too stressed out. It's easy to get stressed out. A lot of moving parts, a lot of fun, and I hope you don't get near as many gray hairs as I do at 30. So, with that being said, hope you learned something, hope you got something. If you liked this video and you stayed all the way to the end, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching and spending your valuable time here with me. Like the video, please smash the like button or hit it or love it or whatever you gotta do. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. And have an amazing fucking week. Peace. I'm out.